How's it going, guys? It's Friday, September 23rd, and I've got you this week's freshwater video. Let's get it started. Coming right out the gate swinging, we got these absolutely beautiful wild type green discus. These guys have a nice, beautiful green kind of sheen to them with the lovely blue and turquoise markings across the body and those absolutely brilliant bold black stripes. One of my absolute favorite of the discus color types. Just absolutely beautiful. Not to say that all of them aren't all beautiful though. Such wonderful fish. Super cool. Next up on this week's list, I have another absolute treat for you guys, as we have a bunch of pea puffers back in stock. I absolutely love these guys. These are just a tiny little dwarf puffer species. They are purely freshwater, absolutely adorable. These guys generally only get about 1.5, maybe 2 inches full size. So they're small, easy to keep, extremely personable, and just an absolute joy to have around. I'm super glad to see these guys are back in stock. And these little guys are already eating super well and ready to go. And in keeping up with the puffers, we have these absolutely beautiful South American freshwater puffers. These guys are another pure freshwater species, although they do get a little bigger than pea puffers. It's not by much. So they're a nice, small, fun to keep, extremely active, and of course, as always, personable species of freshwater puffer. Truly a joy to have around. And wrapping up those puffers for the week, we have yet another of the extremely personable, always fun to have around Shodenai or Congo leopard puffers. These guys are quite a rare species, not seen very often unless you're here, but they're absolutely wonderful, peaceful, personable, and just an all-around great puffer to have. Probably amongst the most peaceful and easygoing of all the freshwater puffers. These guys will get to be about 4 inches for the males and about 5 inches for the females, so they're also very reasonable to keep. All around, just a great species to have. Alrighty, next up for you guys this week, we have a really cool fish here in the Sumatran bumblebee gobies. So these guys are very similar to the bumblebee gobies that you all know and love, although they do tend to be a little bit on the smaller side. But more importantly, they just have super cool patterns compared to a lot of the bumblebee gobies that I've seen before. These awesome mottled, almost tiger stripe like patterns. Super cool, absolutely beautiful, cool little dudes. Great fish for anyone who loves nano species. Alrighty, for this week's beta of the week, we have this absolutely stunning pearlescent white beta. This guy is absolutely so bright and shiny that he barely comes up in the camera recording here. But I mean, it's just one you absolutely have to see in person. So rarely have I ever seen such beautiful, solid white betas like this with this nice opal pearlescent color. Absolutely gorgeous, and I can tell you I've seen a lot of betas in my days. Definitely one for the record books, and such an amazing fish. Definitely got to come by and check him out. Don't worry, video's not over yet. I'm just popping back in to tell you guys that we have an absolutely special treat for you guys right now. Especially me. Very near and dear to my heart. We have peacock bass. Peacock bass are amongst my favorite of all freshwater fish. I absolutely love these guys, and we actually have 2 of the type localities of peacock bass right now. These are the gold kelberi peacock bass. As they mature, they will get a beautiful, stunning lime green to bright gold color across their entire body, as well as the signature eye spots on the fins and the red trims around. Then over here, we have the Xingu peacock bass, and these guys will also get those nice, beautiful lime greens, but they will also keep that heavy bar straight through the middle of the body, looking absolutely gorgeous as adults. Peacock bass are definitely not easy to come by, especially localities like the kelberi and the Xingu. So it is just an absolute treat to have these guys here. And they are just so fun and personable. I just can't get over them. I absolutely love these guys, and here's hoping you guys do too. I know that won't be easy to follow up, but I'm sure gonna try. because now we have these amazing little oddballs in the ornate bichir. These are a member of the Polypterus genus, and arguably of all the Polypterus, probably the most beautiful. They're an odd, interesting fish that just look absolutely prehistoric, but these guys in particular are a very beautiful species. All around just super fun and extremely interesting to have. Another absolutely great addition we got in these week is these absolutely adorable dwarf chain loaches. These guys have all the fun, personality, beautiful colors, and interesting design of a loach wrapped up in a nice, small, easy to manage package. These guys do wonderful in groups and are great at cleaning both the bottom and assisting with any pest snails. All in all, just an absolutely wonderful species to have around, and a nice small species for those of us that don't have the room for some of the bigger loaches. And to wrap up this week's video, I couldn't go a whole video without some interesting invertebrate content, and man, do I have a doozy for you guys today, because we have red crystal shrimp. These guys are one of the Neocardinia shrimps, meaning that they stay nice small sizes and are peaceful, fun, and just absolutely interesting to keep. But I mean, the camera has a hard time showing it. These red crystal shrimps are among the most beautiful of all of them. They're just absolutely stunning. Extremely bright reds and absolutely almost fluorescent whites. Truly a gem amongst all of the Neocardinia shrimps. Alrighty, so that's going to do it for this week's freshwater video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment which fish you'd like to see next. And I'll see you next week.